Well, this is it. This is day one of my second semester in university. Last semester was a mix of a fever dream and an introduction. And, I was just getting familiar with campus and whatnot. I was getting to know people, and I did make a couple friends here and there, and I met and I shook hands and whatnot. What else? I got it, and I guess as far as the fever dream goes, like, honestly, there was this one class that I took last semester, and it was just like, it just felt like, what the fuck? Like, we were just doing all this random shit. I don't know. You know that one Amazing World of Gumball episode where Sassy's all like, "'Cause I am free, the thing doesn't matter what people think of me." Yeah, I mean, that was literally the class. I don't know any other way to describe it. That was literally how the class went. And I thought it was fun. It was funny, but it was also like, why are we even doing this? It was I don't know, it was kind of weird. Whoa. Got blue neon light. It's so dark out. You can't even see much in there. But, anyways, let's see what this semester has to offer. And, hopefully I can build stronger connections with people, make a couple of new friends and whatnot. Overall, kind of just move past my hometown at this point. Kind of what I want to do now. Don't get me wrong, I like staying there and I like being with my parents and all, but, I can't just, I don't know. I can't stay in the past for too long, I guess, for lack of a better way of saying it. I need to move on, do bigger and better things in life. Good. Alright. I need to start uploading more to my other channel. I've been neglecting it for too long. I feel so bad. Like, I've only uploaded 2 orchestral excerpts, and that's it. I need to start uploading more. I don't know. I feel bad for neglecting it. I need to stop. There I was all those years saying that I was going to upload a lot and that. And then here I am, I'm uploading on this second channel more than I am on the other one. But then again, I treat this more as like, your average Instagram spam account and whatnot. So, there's that. Then again, I just yap and upload random stuff on here. So, there's that for you. So dark out. Spent a lot of time with my dad last week. And my mom as well. But mostly my dad. I had to help him take some stuff out of our house. We've been holding too much in our house recently, and we've gotten to a point where we've decided to throw a couple things out to make some space. You gotta admit, it was a mess. Like, we had to take the dumping trailer and throw everything in the dump because the vast majority of the stuff we have in the house, we're not even using it. So we sold some metal. That was pretty cool. We're also pretty involved in church. Man, last week was super heavy, but I enjoyed it. It made me feel, I don't know, it made me feel like a man or something like that. Flipping a whole bunch of heavy stuff and whatnot. Felt good. Back on the same usual route. I don't take the freeway because the freeway is it's a gamble. Sure, it takes you to your destination faster, but then again, there's a 50-50 chance that there's a car accident and traffic's gonna get blocked up. So, I don't know. Overall, the route that I'm taking is much safer, less risk. So, that's the good part. Potential. Alright, we're good. Even though it turned green, I kind of wait a little bit just so that way I don't potentially get in a car crash. Because, yeah, there are people out there who do run red lights. So, sometimes it's better to just wait a couple seconds and then go, in case anyone wants to do that. I'll admit, I ran a red light once. Not proud. There it is. Oh. Holy crap. You guys going crazy. You need to chill out, man. What you in a hurry for? Oh well. There it is. The old abandoned railroad. Much like before. I'm pretty sure it's abandoned. I've never seen any trains come around here. I gotta admit, I kind of want to explore it as well. Like, there's a couple. Like, I think there's an old coal plant around here, or a place that used to dispense coal to where trains can take it out and go on their journeys wherever they're going. I think it's still here. It's just abandoned, like I said. Just like much like this whole railway in general. Railway is frozen in time because it has the old railroad crossing signs that tell you to stop, look both ways, or the yield sign on the bottom of it. Like the X that says railroad crossing, and then the yield or stop sign underneath it. Yeah, one of those. Don't go. any maintenance crew or anything around here at all. So I guess nobody really cares about it anymore. I mean, there's the covered in a lot of plants and whatnot, overgrown weeds and stuff. Yeah. But you know, the reason why I was debating on whether or not it was abandoned was because it does have some of the modern day technology that they use for railroad crossings now, like the flashing red lights and the gate that goes down when there's a train coming. It still has that, and it's near the traffic lights, which is what I'm approaching right now. I just never saw it in use. That's why I was still debating, like, oh, is it still? And not only that, but I feel like I've seen a train here before, like many years ago. I don't know how old I was at the time, but all I know, it was a long time ago. Don't go. I always get so paranoid about of people waiting at red lights, because you never know. Some people can be stupid. That's why you gotta be a little cautious. Some guy was just going around an entire line of traffic, and he was like right in front of me, and luckily he got back into his lane before oh my God, that could have been a head-on collision. Oh man. Alright, I'm almost there. I'm almost at the point where I turn. Goodbye, abandoned railroad. I want to explore around it someday. I'm just might get in trouble for trespassing. I don't know if it's private property or not. Oh yeah, so a while back during my first semester of university, I witnessed a police chase. So there was this guy in a small black car. I don't know what kind of car it was. I think it was a small Toyota, but it was black. It was a small black car. So he's like he's behind me and he's cutting everyone in line that's driving, and then the next thing you know, I look to my right and there's an undercover cop. He's in like a brown Dodge Charger, and he was just parked right behind the abandoned railroad crossing. And next thing you know, sirens go off, and he's chasing after the guy. And the guy in the small black car that's going around everybody and speeding, he was right behind me. So I ended up having a whole police chase right behind me. So I got to watch the whole thing. I heard the sirens going off and whatnot. Lights were on and everything. It was crazy. Like, he was trying to get him to pull over and stuff, and I don't know what's going on. Like, he merged on the other lane to like get the guy to like pull over and whatnot, and tell him like, hey, you fucked up and you need to pull over for us. But anyways, he turned right on the traffic lights. So, and he went somewhere else. I didn't get to see the entire chase or when he got pulled over. So that's all I saw. Yeah, some wild stuff has happened here before. I think another incident was this white minivan that ended up being right in front of me when I was stopped at a traffic light. Like, for one, the traffic light took forever to turn green. So my guess is the guy in the minivan probably fell asleep on the wheel because he was waiting for the light to turn green. But anyways, keep in mind, this guy was in the very front of the line, and I was right behind him. So the next thing you know, while the light just takes forever to turn green, it stays on red, more traffic piles up and whatnot. But eventually, after like 10-15 minutes, the light turns green and we don't move. Like, the minivan is just sitting in its usual position. Nothing has happened. Nobody is. He just didn't budge. So, you know, it's like less than a minute, and the light goes back to red again. You know, red, yellow, green, yellow, red. Yeah. I can't. Oh my gosh. And once again, we're waiting. Although we didn't wait as long as before, we were still waiting. And people were getting impatient. Wondering why the hell we're not moving. Understandably. And I was wondering the same thing, like, why isn't this guy doing anything? So we sit there. Once again, the light turns green, and the white minivan in front of me doesn't move yet again. So people are just sitting there. Everyone's upset. The guy behind me, who was driving a truck, he was honking the horn, wondering like what's going on. And the next thing you know, police show up. There's one guy in a Chevy Suburban, And there's another guy on a motorcycle, and he's just like, yeah, just go around, you guys, just go around him. And I was just like, all right, then, we'll do that. But yeah, that guy costed me like 30 minutes of just sitting there, doing nothing. And I was a bit upset, but I don't want to say much because who knows. How far have I gone? Have I reached the hospital yet? Oh no. So, oh yeah. So, I've made myself a couple of checkpoints when I'm driving back and forth. And the halfway mark for me is this hospital. So there's like a hospital that's like near the bridge and the freeway. And that's like my halfway point. Like, you're almost there. Whether I'm going home or going to university, I consider it my halfway point. I don't know if I passed it yet. I don't think I did. Oh, they're turning. Go ahead. There you go. Red line. Don't do it. Good job. I swear, sometimes I get scared because I feel like people just have a tendency to run red lights. I'm worried about. Alright, we're good. I'll admit, man, it's cold up there. I packed some gloves so that way I don't get frostbite on my fingers or anything like that. Yeah, it is that cold. Like when I'm in university, it's just, and I'm driving on my scooter, it's even worse because like I have to, because like the cold gets on my fingers, and it's and like also I'm like cutting through the air, so it's just like, yeah, it's twice as cold because of that. But yeah, the cold, it gets onto my hands, and it just, and then from my hands it transfers to the rest of my body, and it's just like, oh crap. Like if I leave anything open, it's good. Like that's how the cold gets in. That's how I get cold, and I don't like that. But anyways, yeah, it's about like a bigger breath. Alright. Doing pretty good. Chilling. Yeah. McDonald's play place. And I don't like McDonald's play places nowadays. They suck. The vast majority of them don't even, like, they have a slide and it doesn't even go all the way down. You just go up to the third floor, you take the slide down, and it just goes back down to the second floor. And what's even sad is that it's just so easy to climb up the slide. Alright? Like, it's just so easy. That's how lame the slide is. It's too short. It's the whole point of having a slide in a playground is to go all the way down and then go back up again over and over again. That's the whole point. So that slide, so slides like those just destroy that. It's not fun. It's not fun when you're just going down the second floor and going back up. And that's not fun at all. I miss when the playgrounds used to be so big and stuff. I don't know why they got rid of that either. It's so lame. Then again, maybe it was just the maintenance of just taking it and whatnot. And kids are nasty. Like, I remember one time. You know what I remember seeing one time in a McDonald's playground when I was a kid? Literal shit. Like, someone's feces scattered near the slide. Alright? That was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, human shit scattered all around. Alright? And like, the McDonald's worker didn't do anything to clean it. I mean, I don't know if that's a bad thing or if I should feel bad for it or not. But yeah, nothing was done about it. So I ended up not being allowed to go on the playground at all. Like, my mom did not want me to be up there at all. That's fucking disgusting. That's what I'm telling you, man. Kids are fucking disgusting. But yeah, man, I remember. And then you just see a bunch of fries and chicken nuggets being scattered around. It was disgusting. Like, what the fuck, man? But you know what? Those playgrounds are good. Yeah, they were kind of disgusting. Yeah, they were pretty big, and they're probably hard to maintain. And I think part of the reason why they took it down was because a lot of the workers at McDonald's just struggle to even fit inside. It's just like, oh well then. I'm like, what? I don't know. Then again, a lot of the kids nowadays, they don't even want to play in the playground anymore. They just want to sit home and play with this stupid iPad. I don't like that, man. Don't get me wrong, man. I was a tablet kid when I was in elementary school. But see, me, I played Angry Birds. And like, other games like, what was it? Like the OG Talking Tom and fucking POW. Those games. See, those games, they either give you a responsibility or they actually make you smarter. I wasn't watching stupid YouTube shorts and whatnot because that shit didn't exist when I was a kid, for one. And what else is there? Oh yeah. But man, things have changed a lot since then. Early 2000s slash early 2010s. Good times, man. Good times. Maybe I'm just tired. I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely tired. That's probably it. Trying to be there early. Because day one, I mean, I know where everything is. But it's better to be early. Just to be sure. Just a thought. I've got my schedule and everything ready, so should be all good. Yeah. Man, if all this fails, man, if college just doesn't work out for me, I'm not really happy with the job I got and whatnot, it's alright. I've got backup plans. Oh wait, I wasn't talking about that. Sorry, I'll talk about this later. Oh yeah, McDonald's playground. Well, yeah, man, it was disgusting. But then again, in McDonald's playgrounds, man, you made a lot of cool friends. You guys do a lot of cool shit as well. Good times, man. Good times. Now that I think about it, like, have I ever come across any of those kids that I once played with in a McDonald's when I was a kid in McDonald's playground? Like, have I ever come across them in my life without even realizing it? Like, maybe I passed them at the local supermarket or something like that. You know what I mean? That's a good question. I'm curious. And I think that I don't remember any of their names. That's even worse. And they probably don't even remember mine either. What are the chances? I don't know. Just a thought that I had. You know, I mean, what if I actually did run into them and we just didn't recognize each other? What are the chances? You never know. Maybe they're with me at in university. Knows. Oh yeah, so I already passed the hospital a while ago. And I already went over the bridge. So now the next checkpoint is the tower. So there's this big tower. I don't know what it is, but it's a big building, really tall, and that's usually the mark that tells me, hey, you're almost there, when I'm traveling back and forth to university. It's like across the street from what used to be the old abandoned mall. So yeah, there's that. Man, to think that I used to go to that mall as a kid, and I bought a couple of things there. Like, I still remember that mall. I remember playing in the playground. I remember the Sears, going up and down the escalator and the elevator, the food court. I remember seeing people dance in the middle of the mall. There was like a little stage area, and the playground. I remember that playground. I remember asking kids like, "Hey, can I play tag with you guys?" Something like that, or hide and seek. Even though the playground didn't really have the best spots for hide and seek. I remember that. And I remember seeing it slowly die too. I remember that as well. I remember seeing that there were less and less shops, more doors being closed, and I think the last time I visited was like 8th grade. I don't remember, but 8th grade was around the time where it was basically a dead mall. Like, nobody was, like, hardly anybody was in there. There were a whole bunch of discounts going around in some of the bigger stores like Sears or Dillard's, because they were going to close down too. And it was just, majority of it was just pitch black dark. It was just pitch black and everything. It was just dead. There was hardly anyone in there. I think it was just my parents and I, because we were just taking advantage of the discounts they had in there. Then ever since then, we never visited again. Only to realize that years later, when I was a senior in high school, that the place was abandoned, and it had been abandoned for a long time. And how did I know? A couple kids that I used to be friends with in high school, they posted on their stories about how they snuck into the place and were kind of just messing around in there. That's how I figured it out. But to see that it's not there anymore, and to see that it got torn down and it's just nothing but like a parking lot with just a bunch of dirt lying around where the mall used to be, it is a little sad. And there's the tower. We're almost there. Yeah, that mall was a good mall. I remember I used to buy I remember I bought like 2 Legend of Zelda shields from this one medieval weapon store. I don't know if it was a weapon store. It was more of like a medieval weapon store / anime nerd place. I don't know. But I remember seeing 2 Legend of Zelda shields. It was a normal one. It was a normal dark blue one, and then it was the black one, which was obviously Dark Link. You know, the whole Link versus Dark Link thing. Yeah, that. I remember. Those are kind of just souvenirs from that mall. Now, since it's abandoned, or well, it doesn't exist anymore, I guess. Oh yeah, there's a Hooters here. Funny enough. Never been to it. Won't ever go in because, I don't know. Another Hooters knockoff franchise or whatever. I don't know who copied who, but whatever. All right. And would you look at that? I'm like already nearby what used to be the abandoned mall. Man, I'm just looking at it and just seeing that it's nothing but a wasteland now. There's just nothing there. There's just nothing but piles of dirt scattered around. I mean, the parking lot is still there, but overall the building's gone. Goodbye, old friend. Look, the sign is still there. You know, the sign that tells you, like, it's right here, here's the mall. It's still there. Just wasting away, I guess, since the mall itself doesn't exist anymore. Alright, almost there. I think this tower right here is not, I think it's a college now. I don't know. It says college on top, but I don't know. Looks like a CEO office, or it looks like a 9 to 5, a place where you work a 9 to 5 office job, where you get promised a promotion that will never happen. There. 45 minutes? That's crazy. I refuse to believe I got here in like less than an hour. There is no way. Alright, what street is this? Oh yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I forgot about this. There's a railroad crossing right here. Oh, come on, man. I thought I knew this route really well. I guess I don't. Oh, shit. Okay. Good to know. Don't know what hayride means, but that's fine. This is just a habit I've always picked up when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I used to love watching trains. I used to just love trains in general. I remember I would ask my mom and dad if we can go see the train for fun. And kind of a habit that I picked up on is looking both ways to see if there was a train coming and be like, oh, look, a train, yay. Because, you know, you'll usually see the light of a train coming. So there's that. But yeah, that was kind of just a habit I've always picked up on ever since I was a kid. Man, I remember wanting to be a train driver and whatnot. I don't know. That's kind of a depressing job, to be honest. Like, you just sit in the cab of a train, just driving from point A to point B, knowing you'll probably never see your family. Or you won't be able to see them as much as you want to, like any normal person does. But, I don't know. That was just a thought I had as I grew older. Just like, I can't really make that sacrifice. I don't think I can make that kind of sacrifice. It just feels too cruel. That's why I went to college too. Yeah, I agree. And if it doesn't work, well, it's fine. I got a backup plan. I can always take a trade. At this point, my dad has taught me well enough to where to where I can handle hard work. Yeah, exactly. I refuse to believe that I got here in almost 45 minutes. Less than an hour. Alright, this is it. This is where I turn left and go to University. Yeah, I don't take the main road to University. It's too packed. So I just take a different route. Not only that, but the place that I park at, it's like in the far north of campus. So going this way makes it easier because that would mean that like as soon as I get on campus, I'm right next to the parking lot. I can just park and get going. And there it is, 50 minutes.